Hello, this is Brandy Gonzalez. I wanted to tell you about my mission. You know how many times I've recorded this? Trying really hard not to say so forgive me if I do. Okay, so I am a nurse. I am a mother and I'm a caregiver for my husband who had a brainstem stroke in August of 2012. And I am a Beachbody coach. So my history is like this. I have had a huge struggle with my weight. For as long as I can remember, I have struggled with obesity. The only thing that I can say about that is I tried to end my struggle with obesity, and I'm still in the progress of it. I started in August of 2010 after my daughter's father and I split. So I ordered P90X and I lost 40 pounds. Then that was February 2010. Then I met my love in July 2010. He was amazing, so kind, such a beautiful person. And I was the happiest I've ever been in life. That month I decided to start coaching uh because of coaching Beachbody, because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives, to help them to find their self-worth, so that it's not in how people realize, it's not in just how you look or your weight or what you can do, it's inside also. And also to help them become healthier because of the risks. My dad was 49 when he passed away from heart failure. He was also obese most of his life. He was diabetic and a smoker. That's not something I wanted for me, and I took it very seriously. In fact, spring forward for 2 years, I ran my first 5K, and I lost a little bit more weight. Ran my first 5K in July of 2012, and at that time, my husband now, who was my boyfriend, he was so supportive. He was amazing. And I wish that I had included him on my journey too, because I found him August 29th, 2012, unresponsive after I came home from work. And they now think it was from high blood pressure. So I really wish I would have included him. I just was thinking of it as trying to get my life on track, because I felt like being overweight made me less of a person. And so that was my struggle to then. I didn't, I focused a little bit on the health, but not as much as on the appearance. So when I found him, he's the first person I ever had to do first aid on. It was the hardest thing in my life to do. It seemed like forever when I called 911. It only took them 5 minutes. But the hardest thing to see him like that, he was a very strong, muscular person. I mean, and over time, it's been really hard to watch him go through the struggles that he has, because he went to, well, let me tell you, he went to the emergency room where they told me to call his family, and his family was called, and they didn't expect him to live. He had several areas that started from his brainstem, bleeding and swelling and pneumonia, and then a brainstem clots, and then hydrocephalus, he has so many things, and they give him less than 7% chance to survive. If you bear with me, I'd love to show you pictures, which if you follow me at the end of, I'll give you information on how to follow me at the end, but you'll be able to see. You can go back. If your friend requests me, I'll accept it. You can go back and there was my you can go back and look. I've shared pictures along the way of our journey. He was not home for 5 months. He was over a month and a half in ICU. Then he went to several facilities before he came home. When he came home, January of the year after, which would be January 2013, he was completely dependent on 24-hour care. So he has come so far, but I cut way, way, way back on my nursing hours. I cut back to 2 days a week, and when you have that happen and you go from losing his income and losing my income, we're living on about 20% of our previous income with his disability. So you have that and medical bills. When you come home, those aren't paid for. You have copays, you have tons of medication and things that you don't consider before. Even being a nurse, there are things that I didn't consider. When he had come home, I wouldn't change it because I love the care that he's gotten from me. But it's been a huge struggle. Huge struggle. So that and Cobra's like, what, 3 times the amount that regular insurance is? So we were paying $530 a month for Cobra, and we couldn't stop it because he needed it. So many doctor's appointments because this man, he could not swallow, he could not move most of his body, he could not speak. For months he communicated with eyes, or yes and no. So that's been eye-opening. And now that has transitioned me to be in a place to make a difference in others' lives before it's too late. And that's why you're seeing this, because I care for you. Whether you're somebody that I know or somebody that I've never met. This has always been something that I've been about, is caring for others. That's why I became a nurse. So that brings me to where we're at today. My husband and I, he's come so far, like I said. He ended up proposing to me when he was practicing writing, and we got married in June of 2013, and he's still coming along, but he has so far to go. And so it's really impossible for me to go back to doing the nursing that I was used to, and he is not even close to being ready to going back to work. So in comes Beachbody. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to represent a company that promotes overall health. It's not a fad. It's not pills that are pushed on you. It's not drops that are pushed on you. It is not anything like that. We have workout programs and we have lifestyle change. It's amazing. That's why I love this company. There's so many things I could say about it, but I don't want this to be all about that. I want it to be about the mission. And the mission that I have, and I'm inviting you to help me with, because this is so important to me, is I want to help others decrease their chance of stroke, of heart attack, of heart disease, period, or of cancer. I want to help others with their self-worth. I want to help others decrease their chances of having any problems from obesity. There's so many problems that you can have. And in the meantime, I'm still working on myself because I have a ways to go. I actually put myself on the back burner for a while when he first came home. And if you've watched me, you see how that's been changing lately. I've been planning my meals out and prepping them ahead of time. That's part of this. And also, I've been working out with my daughters. I've been having them run a jog a mile with me each night, each of them, so I get two. And also P90X3. So I'm doing that, and I'm drinking my Shakeology because I can't say enough good things about it. So that's what I've been doing with me, and I'd love for you to seriously consider making a change today in your life because it is so important. There might not be a tomorrow. Please take this seriously because we never thought that this would happen to our family. So there are a few ways that you can help me with this mission. My long-term goal is to have a nonprofit organization to help others who have suffered from a stroke recover from home. And my plan for that is to get a legit nonprofit put together. I'd like to call it Hope for Heriberto. That's my husband's name. And I really want to have a system put together where people can donate medical supplies, people can donate equipment, they can donate their time. I plan on being one of the people who donates time. I eventually plan on getting my personal trainer certification so I can help with strength training and use my nursing to and my experience because I've had a lot already and I'm sure I'll have a lot more by then to help whoever that I can. That is my long-term goal. And with that, in the meantime, I'd love to help others prevent this from happening to them. And one way to do that is going to be through Beachbody. You don't have to do it through Beachbody because you can do whatever works for you. But Beachbody is a great way because we have a system of coaches who donate their time to you to motivate you, to help you, to advise you for free. And that's what I do. I get paid from the products that people order from me, and I don't just help people who order from me. So it would be awesome if you choose to. That would be great for a family because that is how I make the income that I make. And that's how I will. So that's the first one. You can choose to start making a difference in your life and decreasing your risks. Second, you can join my team, which is what I'm really, really concentrating on because I want as many people who have the same type of goal as me or who has a really awesome goal that involves helping people get healthy or helping them become financially free. And over periods we're gonna be doing all of this. So I'm super excited about this opportunity because we can make a difference in so many lives, and I'd love to have people on my team who need this, who that's another thing, I just thought of it, I know I was sidetracked, but who want multiple streams of income, because who would think with him having he's an aircraft mechanic. I was a nurse. Who would have thought we would be living off of $20,000 a year? Right? So it's like these are the people I'm looking for. If you want to have financial independence, if you want to help others be healthy, any of those things. I love to talk to you. So you can help me in those ways. Also, you can help me by sharing this video so that we can help as many people as possible. It would be so amazing if you would do me that one favor, even if you're not interested in anything else. If you believe in the cause that I have, in the mission that I have, please help me get this message out. And here's the information that I was going to give you so you can share it. Hope there weren't too many ums in there. First one, and I've only done this a couple times. Here's my blog, finallyfitforlife.org. Please go here and subscribe to my newsletter. It's currently in progress. So what you will find there is going to be stroke tips. It's going to be weight loss tips. It's going to be recipes. I'm going to, at some point, get a recipe book, a cookbook together for revamping recipes to try to make them more natural and healthier for you. So finallyfitforlife.org. Then we have, whoop, there's my Beachbody website, beachbodycoach.com/Brandy Gonzalez. And when I say Brandy Gonzalez, it's BrandyGonzalez. And then you see my Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Mrs. Brandy Gonzalez, or you can look up my like page, Brandy Gonzalez /my journey to finally fit for life. Again, thank you so much for your time. I know that this took a little while. Hope you have a great day. And I hope to hear from you. Please message me if you have any questions.